The only guarantee that we have in life is that one day it will end. Just as sure as you were born, there will come a day that you will die. But in between that time, I think we could at least try to get certain certainties with us. We could try to be positive. We could try to think happy thoughts, or at least speak to ourselves kindly and be gentle with ourselves, because the world ain't gonna be gentle with you. Sometimes people who love you won't even be gentle with you. And we need to be able to do that for ourselves. We need to be able to be our own generators, because we weren't put here, I don't believe at least, we were put here to be sad, to be depressed, to be down, or anything like that. But along the journey, it happens. Along the journey, it happens. You pick up some bags that you shouldn't have picked up at the last stop, and you carrying it with you, and you're carrying it with you like it's yours. But if you look at the name tag, that does not belong to you. You should have left that back on the conveyor belt for somebody else to pick up. But it happens in life. But we were not put here to be sad. We weren't put here to be crying every day and, just experiencing all of these things. A lot of people think that life is just bad, and that's wrong. Not necessarily saying that life is good all the time, but life is in fact what you make it. Being positive doesn't mean that you're ignoring the things that happen in your life. It doesn't mean that you're looking at everything with beer goggles on or rose-colored glasses, what have you. You can still be real about what's going on in your life, but what I'm saying is make sure that while you're sitting up and you're seeing the bad things that are happening in your life, or the bad things that life has done to you, make sure that you also take some time to look at what the good things in life are for you. And make sure you look at those things, these bright spots, even if they're short bursts of sunlight in your dark world, it doesn't matter. Because at least you do have some sun. Next time when you get that short burst of sunlight in your life, in your dark world, just use it to illuminate your path to your happy place. Because it's not always going to be like this. I talk about the ebbs and flows, and right now a lot of people are in an ebb, and there are a few people who are in a flow. And I think the people who are in the flow, we can tell you like, hey, them tough times don't always last. Them bad times don't always last. I know you're in a situation right now. I know you feel like every day is like Groundhog Day. It's like, what is the next thing that life is going to throw at me? And you're ready to start throwing some punches back at life. And you ready to just give up, and you ready to just say, man, I'm done. I can't take it no more. Like, God, if you listening, help. Like, you really are saying it, but you don't have to go through it like that. Find those bright spots in your life. Find those happy things in your life. Find them things in your life that you can smile about. Even if you don't see that you currently have anything in your life, think back on times in life where you were happy. I know I do it. Whenever I get to a point where my world is just turned to dirt, I think about back when I was a kid and we lived with my grandmother, and I just think about like going in the backyard and playing with my dog. I think about things like that. I think about every time I would see my grandmother, I would wrap my arms around her, and I would kiss her, and I would kiss her cheek, and I would smell her, and I would play in her hair or whatever, and that takes me back to a happy place. No, the world is not always going to be happy. The world is not always going to be kind to you. That's not one of the guarantees in life. The only guarantee is that you will die one day. You will die one day, but in the meantime and in between time, while you're here, try and live the best life that you can. Try and live a life that you are proud of. Try and live a life that is worth fighting for, because I know it's out there for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of another video courtesy of Life of Logan. Before you leave, I would encourage you, if you would like to see this channel thrive, and why wouldn't you, please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you to everyone who has done that, and I will talk to you again soon. As always, y'all, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.